Hello, YouTubers. Joe Cruiser here on Thursday, September 24th, 2015 at 16:45 in the afternoon, Eastern Daylight Time. Now, Paul just got home recently, about a half hour ago, actually. And he had asked, he'd asked someone at his place of work if they had watched the thing where he fell down in that leaking water line area. And this individual responded saying no, because they had stopped watching because of the things that were being said about the people at Paul's workplace. Well, since this is my channel, I'll respond to that, and then obviously won't say anything more about Paul's workplace. However good it is, by the way, I don't think I've ever said a single thing bad about the Hampton Inns. Well, I know I haven't. They have been very, very good to Paul. And I think he's been very, very good to them, too. Apparently, I can't think of a single thing that was being said derogatorily about anybody that worked at that place. There might have been one. But, all true, and toned way down. I think what the major objection was, remarks about the behavior of the so-called guests, or what I call them, clientele. Some of the truly outrageous and indefensible actions indefensible behaviors they engage in when they're at this hotel. I've had plenty to say about that. I freely admit that, and I retract none of that, because you can't behave that way. You can't. And it amazed me then, and it still amazes me now, and I'll repeat it, and then I'll shut up about it. That any hotel would tolerate that sort of behavior on their premises, let alone, by tolerate, I mean, not ejecting them forthwith, let alone, giving them a free room because of such nonsensical complaints they might have. It flabbergasts me. Now, if that's the complaint against, material I put out on my channel as freedom of speech, then take it up with me. I mean, I don't know any other way to look at it, frankly, until somebody far more clever than I comes along and explains it to me. I've had to whore out in my line of work. I understand that. And I understand you have to whore out in your line of work a lot of times, to keep business flowing. But some of the stuff I've talked about and we talked about just beggars the imagination. Now, if that's the case, then The only thing I might, well, I'm not going to retract anything. You know, if people are incompetent, they're incompetent. That allegation and accusation was never made here. Was never made here explicitly, nor do I make it now. You know, for all the problems I might have, I'm very defensive of him. So, having said that, I will say, and say again, as my daughter-in-law would say and say again, stay at the Hampton Inn. Certainly the Hampton Inn where it's in question, because it's great. And stay at the Hampton Inn wherever you go in the United States. Or for that matter, I don't know, maybe they're around the world. They're good. Not a bad thing to say about them. Period. So, that ends the era of a lot of really rich source material, I'll tell you. Alrighty now. Bye-bye now.